just flying by already. Here with your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Chris whining like all the other people I hear whining about that Braves game and the White Sox being no action on run lines and totals. Just the way that it works, man. It always works that way, and it always has worked that way. That 8.5 innings, if it doesn't go 8.5 full, then tickets, run lines, and totals are graded as a push or cancel bet, and regular bets are graded as they normally are. And it's just the way that it is, man. It's just there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I had people send me emails saying, "Oh, I really told off FanDuel." It's like read the freaking policy. Even when you make, I believe when you make the bet, it even says that. When you make individual bets, it normally will say that. It'll reinforce that. But aside from the pissing and moaning, Chris, how's it going?
I wasn't whining. I was just asking because I never had it happen to me before. It's going well.
You gave a sulk. You gave a sulk, man.
I did not give a sulk.
There was a sulk. Jay was here. It was kind of tough.
There was not a sulk. Not good. It was one of those things where swept the board in MLB, but couldn't hit water if it fell out of a boat anywhere else. It was one of those yin yang days, but hopefully get back to it today. Got some solid MLB. College hoops is back. I'm sad to see college hoops almost end. I mean, it just seems like yesterday where we were just doing our first college hoops videos of the year, and now it's the semifinals of the NIT. It's crazy.
I know Jay was sending out texts last night saying to tune into the women's game. Not really my thing, women's college hoops. It hasn't been, and probably won't be. But it's obviously gaining some momentum, and I think what's happened this year is having superstar teams and superstar players and all that stuff is always good for any sport. And I think when you get any athletes of in any sport, whether it be I know on some of the apps that I use, they push ping pong and I'm betting, making some of my morning bets. So whatever it takes, man. We'll bet anything we can make a quick buck on. But I guess it's the UConn women who have always been really good against advancing, and Iowa, who has this Caitlin Clark that I've never seen play a game. So eventually, I guess I will have to tune in or at least watch a highlight video on YouTube.
I will say you missed a gem last night. A rematch of the final from last year against LSU. Caitlin Clark gave them girls 40. She gave them 40 in the revenge game, sent them home packing. Shout out to her, man. She is definitely a generational talent. Something you have to I don't think you'll really appreciate until you sit down and truly watch it. She's pulling up from wherever she wants to, getting to her shots. I love the game of basketball. I love good hoops. Me and my sister grew up playing basketball together. She's a year younger than me, so I've always been a real lover of women's hoops. So yeah, she's on another level, and we'll see if she can go win the chip this year. Her team's really good. Iowa's really good too. I don't think they get enough credit for just how good the team is, but women's hoops definitely was on the forefront last night. UConn got it done too. Shout out to them. I'm liking the women's tournament right now. It's turned just as much as the men's has been. We had a ton of fun in Vegas watching the men's tournament. I was yelling just as much last night watching the Iowa girls game. So I just think that's, like you said, a testament to the girls game. Shout out to them. I'm glad they're getting a little spotlight, and we'll see if they can continue to grow that game.
So, Jay, the yelling, did that come from the side of the fan side, or did that come from being just a degenerate better with some action on the game?
A little bit of both.
All right. At least he's honest about it, so it's all good. It's kind of like, I know it's an Olympic year, and, like I always say, they can hold that stuff across the street from me. I ain't watching it, so it's, I don't know. Is it the summer games this year, or is it the winter games?
It is summer
games. So yeah. That would be this is when we get to hear our resident bandwagon jumper, Rod Zawacki, put on his gymnastics expertise and talk about the
pommel horse,
the dismount, the pommel horse, and all our other favorite apparatus, as they call them. So Rod's one of those guys. He doesn't care about the sport or whatever. He always just jumps on. It's like
he just cares about the spandex.
I mean, they could have gymnastics across the street, man. I would be selling parking spots in my lawn, and that's about it.
Yeah.
It's like I couldn't care less than about those type of sports, but. I think, over time, the Summer Olympics, though, have added sports and also, the adding of professional athletes to the Olympics. It's taken away a lot from it, but, it's also added some of the events, tennis, surfing, things like that, where, you get to at least see the best in the world go at it. And, it's because it's only every 4 years, you kind of have to be in the right thing. Anyways, yeah, baseball. I bashed Ronel Blanco all the way to a no-hitter on this show yesterday. I absolutely destroyed the guy, and
so did I.
Yeah, I mean here's the thing about a no-hitter. I mean, let's first of all, we have to do what we do, which is give credit where credit is due. Congratulations on your no-hitter. You got it done, and I didn't see it coming and all this stuff. But the reality of the situation, you look at the all-time list of guys that have thrown no-hitters and even perfect games, there's like one Nolan Ryan that's thrown 5, and most of the guys on the list, have are guys that come and go. You don't see a lot of Greg Maddoxes and Jacob deGroms on there, You see a lot of guys that, fizzled out in a hurry. That was kind of the highlight of their career. So, I think there'll be some good opportunity to fade Blanco going forward. I think that, he pitched well. He got some good support, and I think the Astros took out some frustration. Our other guy, Boyle, Joe Boyle for the A's, oh, man, did he get racked. The thing about him is that if you make 5 errors in a game, it really doesn't matter what your pitcher does, And I think what Boyle – was victimized by 2 of those errors in a lot of those rallies that he gave up. So it's like, while he doesn't, get charged for that run or whatever, the extending of it, and all that other stuff that goes along with it, he certainly bared the brunt of it. So I think Boyle is another guy that I'm still sticking to my guns with him. I'm going to ride on him. And Tristan McKenzie getting hit for four runs early yesterday too. The Guardians tried to bounce back from that. They just never got there. But the Mariners didn't do much after that. It was just, they got to him early, and that's how you got to do it sometimes. How about, did you have the Orioles yesterday? I had the Orioles on the run line, and that one we had it all the way, right? It went to the bottom of the 9th after, thankfully the Orioles allowed that run for the tying run, and then a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs to seal the run line. Had it all the way.
Yeah, I had the Orioles as well. I was biting my nails a little bit seeing that I saw 2 outs, and I was like, oh, come on, because I had the money line. I didn't have the run line. Yeah, and then Jordan Westburg coming up clutch. Nice time to hit your first home run of the season.
Yesterday wasn't a good day for me. I had the Jays and the Diamondbacks. Yeah, Roof got me. Yankees. Them Yankees. They look good yesterday. We'll see today with Gallen on the mound. We'll see. We'll see with Gallen on the mound today.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, it's definitely, we're starting to see teams will go through the rotation a couple times here. It usually takes, a few times through. But one thing that I noted on yesterday's show, and I'll pat myself on the back for this, I said it, man. That Phillies bullpen is hideous. I mean, they are hideous. And grand slam in extra innings. You just don't see that all that often. For the Reds. The Reds made a horrible base running error in the first inning to not get a run, and the Phillies kind of fed off that momentum. But the Reds pitching held them down. I think the Phillies are in deep doo-doo this year. Deep doo-doo. No pitching. No bullpen. But anyway, speaking of deep doo-doo, we go back to college hoops, man. NIT, wrapping up this week, we'll have Tuesday, Thursday action from Hinkle Fieldhouse. We've got Utah versus Indiana State. So they're basically the home team, here. I mean, it's in Indiana. It's, and then you've got Georgia, who's the big surprise here, taking on Seton Hall, who probably not so much of a surprise. Chris, either of these games, both, what do you think?
Yeah, I like the favorite in both these. I like Indiana State laying the points against Utah. I said coming into the NIT that there's teams that got snubbed that made the NIT that you're either going to look at them and be like, oh, woe is me, we should have made the NCAA tournament and come out flat. Or there's teams that are going to use this as a bit of a chip on their shoulder. And Indiana State's done that. I mean, they're trying to show the tournament committee they made a mistake.
What's your favorite chip to put on your shoulder? Like, I know you're an expert here.
Yes. I will tell you my favorite combination right now that's severely underrated that I think people should give a try. Miss Vicky's sweet chili and sour cream with the hell of a good French onion dip. Really, really good. All right. I like a kettle cooked chip.
Like a nice kettle cooked, extra greasy.
Extra greasy, extra crispy. Yeah. There's no other way to do it. If it ain't greasy, you're not trying. Yeah, Indiana State's coming out.
Used to say, leave it greasy so it goes down easy.
Oof, leaving that alone. Give me Indiana State. I mean, I'm here for it. Robbie Avila, Milk Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird. I'm here for it. He's coming out they're coming out with a point to prove here that they got snubbed and they should have been in the tournament. So, like Indiana State there, and any chance we're gonna. I think this is our last chance to fade Mike White. Hasn't worked in the NIT so far, but. Give me Seton Hall here.
Jay, either of these games do it for you?
I like both the favorites too. I'm on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird. I'm on them. I think they're better than Utah, like Chris said. Chris really hit all the points. Really nothing much for me to add there. And then Seton Hall saying goodbye to the Mike White. So. Word for every roof. I'm on both the favorites.
All right, I'm going to have to go against the grain for the Utah-Indiana State game. I'm going to go with Utah. I think the Pac-12 was pretty good this season. And I just think that this is where it comes out, just playing a tougher overall schedule and just, doing pretty well against it. For Utah, it's a big thing because they're trying to get back to national prominence. So it's like usually we'll start with an NIT win one year and then they kind of elevate it. And I'm going to roll with Utah in that one against Indiana State. Everyone knows I hate Mike White's guts, so we don't really need to expand on that. The guy's guts I hated yesterday. Well, I didn't hate his guts, but the guy trashed yesterday, threw a no-hitter, so kind of there. Anyways, we'll move on. A lot of baseball, a lot of NBA today, so we got a full show here. We'll just do the baseball two at a time again. Who's not playing today, Chris? There's 14.
The Pirates and the Nationals.
Oh. After the Mackenzie Gore show, they had enough.
Yeah.
It's like they had played a lot of baseball yesterday. Not so much today. It's like played enough for a couple of days. I think Mitch Keller's going tomorrow.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. You know who's pitching tomorrow? We haven't got this guy hasn't pitched in a while, so we missed the full year of him.
Hold on. Don't tell me.
Joe Ross is pitching for the Brewers. He's got a day job.
Oh my God.
Yeah, from the Nationals.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He's got a job, paying gig.
I looked right past that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And it's Mitch Keller against Trevor Williams tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Trevor Williams.
Jose Quintana tomorrow too.
Bitler wears Trevor Williams jersey.
The one's 2 sizes too small. The nacho stain on the chest.
Yep, pretty much. But Jay, you like either of these games? Brewers home opener in this one, and then the other one is the Orioles against the Royals. Cole Irvin against Alec Marsh. That's kind of like one of those names, huh? Alec Marsh.
Give me the Brew Crew. Fading the Twins ass like I love doing. Go give me Twins home opener, even money. They're about minus 115. Sign me up. They smashed the Mets. I see no reason why they don't come home and beat up on the 50-50 Twins. Get the Twins back to 500 where they belong. It all is part of the narrative. Give me the Brew Crew. And I don't have it in me to fade the O's, but I'm not laying minus 170 with them today. So pass really on that one.
I'm going to take the over in that Orioles-Royals game. I'm not a big totals guy, but in baseball, I'm more of a totals guy than I am in any other sport because I think it is super predictable as far as the way the totals go. And I just think you got Alec Marsh, you got Cole Irvin, and you got two teams that can hit the baseball. I was super impressed with the way the Royals hit yesterday, and it's clear the top end of their order is really good. It's just the rest of it, that's trash. But I'm going to go with the over in the Orioles-Royals. I see Cole Irvin. Immediately over, right? Over. So that's where I'm going. I'm going with the Brewers too at home opener for them. Chris?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Orioles here. The only one I like of this time slot. I'm going to go with them on the run line. Cole Irvin, probably the weak link of the rotation right now. But Alec Marsh was terrible last year. I think that the Orioles tee off on him
I
here.
thought you kind of liked him. I thought you kind of liked Marsh.
Alec Marsh?
Yeah.
I liked making money by going against him last year.
Oh, all he kept saying was Marsh. Yeah.
I saw that coming. You couldn't have snuck that one by me. Yeah, I don't think we need to wait till the ninth inning for the run line cover here. So give me the O's minus 1.5 here. I think they beat up on the Royals today.
Marsh. Got the Phillies. Spencer Turnbull's got a paying gig against Graham Kiss My Ashcraft. We've got the Marlins. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Jesus.
Jesus who?
Jesus Luzardo's got to pitch a complete game if they're going to kick the crap out of the Angels. That Barnes bullpen just sucks up against Tyler Anderson and the Angels. I got to say, I'm going with knock knock. They're not going to lose every game, and he pitched really well in the first game. I think he's going to pitch well again. It's just, a 5-run lead isn't good enough for the Marlins. That's really what it comes down to. So it's like they're going to have to score more than that off Tyler Anderson. And the other half of it, man, I like the Reds again against the Phillies. I don't think Spencer Turnbull can get this team deep into the bullpen or deep into the game to protect himself from that bullpen, which did bring their ERA below 10 yesterday, even though they gave up the grand slam, 9.87 ERA for that Phillies bullpen. They're getting there, man. But the Reds, this team's loose as a goose, man. It's like no one told them they're supposed to be really terrible this season. And here they go. They're missing their best player, right, the second baseman. But, Dela Cruz is hitting. And, taking the Dela Cruzes here. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to go with knock knock as well.
Who's there?
Jesus.
Jesus who?
Jesus Luzardo's going to kick the crap out of the Angels because Tyler Anderson is going to probably give up 5 runs before he gets out of the first inning. This is the thing about Tyler Anderson. We saw that year where he had the 2.55 ERA with the Dodgers, the 15 wins, and we're like, okay, that's not sustainable for Tyler Anderson. Tyler Anderson, normally a guy has a high 4, low 5 ERA, 500 record year in and year out. Played to that baseball card last year, and I think he gets shelled here. I think the Marlins finally, I'm with Mitch, I think the Marlins finally get the win here. And Luzardo has another strong start. He had a good start in that first outing, but like you said, that the bullpen just couldn't get it done, and they lost that one in 12 innings. So I think the Marlins get it done today. And I'm going to take the over 8 in Cincinnati, Philadelphia. I'm offended that a Graham Ashcraft, Spencer Turnbull total is anything under 10. Even if it's the Reds doing the majority of the heavy lifting here.
Kiss my Ashcraft.
Yeah, I'm taking the over 8 in that one. I think I could hit over 8 by the middle innings. So give me the over.
Jake?
I'm on the money Marlins. I'm going to run line them. This is the spot. Today's the day. Get some plus money back, too. It's not huge, but I don't want to really like $1.45. I'll just go run line. They're going to kick the crap out of them. The Marlins bats, I think they show up today. Tyler Anderson. Luzardo's going to have a nice outing. This should be. I might like 2.5 as well, just on a flyer, because I think they jump out to a huge lead in this one, and it's just a matter of does the bullpen give up and how many do they give up. So like, let's say we're up like 6-0, we might win the game like 6-3. is probably how it's going to shape out. But I think they do get out of there with the run line win and probably 2.5 foul win. So if you can stomach it, laying those type of runs with an 0-5 team, do it. Because I trust Luzardo on the other side, like the guys already said. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Jesus.
Jesus who?
Jesus Luzardo's going to kick the crap out of the Angels. And I'm going to take the Cincinnati Reds as well. This is when I like the Reds, when they're in this plus money dog spot. I don't really like betting them when they're in the overvalued spot because there is certain spots when they're that. But the Phillies haven't really looked like the Phillies the end seasons. They're coming out struggling like they did last year. Remember, last year they were asked to start the season. You remember they came to Texas to start the year and got their ass kicked to start the year last year. So they're kind of starting those same tendencies, and they're still being priced like one of the best teams. I think there's value fading them. Give me the Reds. Money line.
Next up, we've got the Rays and the Rangers, and the Mets and the Tigers. The Casey Mize Show. Chris?
Yeah, I gotta keep riding the Tigers here. Going with the Casey Mize Show. I like Casey Mize, former first overall pick, and Adrian Hauser. I don't know. The move doesn't really impress me for the Mets. I mean, he was always number 3 in that 3-headed monster of the Brewers rotation behind Brandon Woodruff and Corbin Burns. So I just think that the Mets continue to be overvalued. I think the Tigers are one of those teams who are going to be able to find value on probably for the whole season. I mean, that they're going to have that stigma attached to them that, they're still the Tigers of old, that they're not going to be able to win a lot of games. But this Tiger team, I think the 4-letter word is definitely in play here. So give me the Tigers there. And I'm going to take a shot on the Rangers. I don't love Andrew Heaney. I hate Andrew Heaney, but plus 132 with a team that's won 12 games in a row on the road, going back to the playoffs. Zach Eflin got shelled in his debut. I think there's value on the Rangers here. So give me the Rangers at plus money.
It ain't even a shot at this point. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Bro, I don't care, bro. Until you beat the man, you're not the man. And until they show me that they're not the team that just won the World Series, bro, we're the best team in baseball. And you're gonna price me like this? It's gonna be my argument all season long. Like, I don't even gotta talk about nothing else. If they're gonna price them like this alone, I'm gonna bet them every day. If they're going to price them like this, I'm going to bet them every single day. And we're going to have a tremendous betting season. What the hell is going on? Minus 150 for the Rays against the Rangers. We just kicked the crap out of them in the playoffs when it mattered most. Kicked their ass yesterday. Heaney, everybody knows, is probably one of my least favorite options in this one. But right now, he my dog. Remember, we had a come to Jesus moment last year. You know what I mean? Me and Heaney dog. And he propelled us low-key on that run we went on. Heaney started that, if y'all remember correctly. I do. I don't know. We're the better team, bro. And minus 150 for the Rays. That's ridiculous. And the way the Tigers are playing right now, dog to the Mets. Baseball, see, the thing about baseball is, like, the odds makers, they're just hard-headed. Like, they're just going to price teams what they feel it should be. That's the thing about baseball pricing. Like, they're just going to do it every single day, and there's no real justification. So I'm not going to try to justify it either. If you think the Mets are a better team than the Tigers right now, I don't know. Give me the Tigers money line.
I'm taking the Rays in this one. I'm fading Heaney's ass. I don't give a shit. I know Jade's going to have some comment about it, but I don't care. It's Andrew Heaney. I'm fading him. It's what I do.
It's cool. I understand. I understand. I do, but
the Rangers are going to lose 30 games this year, and they're going and 20 of them are going to be Heaney's starts.
I get it. I do. You know what I mean? It's Heaney, but at the same time, y'all not finna price my Rangers like this, bro. Y'all not finna disrespect us.
I think there's a reason they're priced there, and it's called Andrew Heaney.
I don't care. Fuck the Rangers.
I like Casey Mize. I don't know if I like him enough to bet on him, though.
Not even fading the Mets at that price?
Nope. Hauser has the ability to come up big. Casey Mize, I mean, I didn't see his spring numbers, but I'm going to guess they stink for him to be a dog in this game.
Or are the books just hard-headed and they just want to price the Mets as the favorite?
Nope. There's got to be, because Casey Mize is coming back from major surgery here. He was a former number 1 overall pick and was always overvalued when we've seen him in the past. I mean, he's always been overvalued throughout his entire career because he's number 1 overall pick.
But my question is do you think which one you think is more overvalued, the Mets or Mize? It's the Mets. Clearly, every day, it's the Mets.
Well, the Mets. Here's the Mets. Right, haven't won a game yet. They're not going to go winless. They have Pete Alonso, and they have
I'm with.
I give it Lindor. They have some good players here, man. And Hauser's not that bad. Casey Mize has the ability. I mean, these guys that come back from these rehabs and stuff, this guy could give up 8-9 runs, man. It's like.
I get what you're saying, but it's my new overvalue.
I know, but everyone in the world is on the Tigers in this game. I mean, they're a super public dog.
But it's the same one we were having the other day. It's the Duke being the sizable favorite over NC State just because they're Duke. It's
Chris,
the
who
Knicks,
do you like?
It's the Knicks being favored over the Thunder Buddies the other day for no fucking reason.
Well, Ruffolo took the Tigers, so I'm fading his ass.
It's the Mets being favored here over the Tigers for no damn reason. Because they're the Mets.
That's right.
Mize is spring 3-1, a 2.21 ERA, 20 strikeouts to 9 walks.
Exactly.
Because they're the Mets.
Taking the Mets.
A 169 opponent batting average.
Fair.
Anyways.
Foolish and lack vision.
A lot of commenters out there today. Got to find a way to show the comments. I know there's a way to do it.
Curse, let's cash our plus money ticket on the Tigers today.
Damn.
Mitch just over there missing Buck Showalter. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's
reminiscing. It's okay.
Reminisce.
Do not let them.
It's the closet White Sox fan in them that doesn't want to believe in the Tigers.
Oh God, don't.
It's okay, Mitch. You love the Mets. It's okay. He loves the Mets.
Yeah.
So
we got the White Sox against the Braves and the Cubs against the Rockies. Chris, show your Cubby little colors again. Go running all the way to Boys Town like you normally do.
Stop it. I'm gonna save it because I think Jay goes first here.
Oh. Jay, who do you like?
I'll run to the little boys' town today, Mitch. I'm sorry. I'm on the Cubbies. I'm gonna take them run line too. Look, I went to 2 of their first 4 games they played, and they hit well. They hit well. And both
Kyle Freeland was dominant in his first outing.
You know what I mean? He was really dominant for the other team.
Yeah, I was gonna say for the other side.
What, 10 runs in 2 2/3? Nothing wrong.
So
he tried,
So you put it together.
He didn't mean to do that.
I wonder if that worked in the post-game press conference. I didn't mean to do it.
Hey, so the Cubs hitting well, the way Freeland looking at first one, it comes together for me for a Cubs run line is what it comes together to. So I'm on the Cubs in that one.
Rockies.
And that Braves White Sox, I don't have the stomach to try to fade the Braves. So, and I ain't really riding with them at that pricing either. So that's a stay away from me.
I'm going to go with the anti-square parlay in this one, man. I'm going Rockies, White Sox, money line all day. And you can even take the 1.5 on the White Sox here and still get plus money. In the White Sox, 3-1 run line so far this season. They've been dogs every game. So they've been in a lot. Though, even though the White Sox haven't won games, they've been in a lot of close games already this season. I like the White Sox here. I think they get over the hump against Ronaldo Lopez. Not Lopez. And then on the other side, I'm going with the Rockies. I think Kyle Freeland bounces back from that poor performance and comes through here against the shit-ass Cubs, who got through on an error yesterday. It was 0-0, and it's a very, very tight played game. And then it was an error where inside the ballpark home run type thing.
Go Cubbies, go.
I hate the Cubs and everyone that likes the Cubs.
New bit this year. I'm just going to be on the Cubs just to mess with Mitch.
That's fine. You're not going to make a lot of friends that way. All the cool people like the White Sox.
I'm gonna take the under in the first 5 in that Braves White Sox game. I like what I saw from Crochet in his debut.
I thought he pitched pretty well.
He did pitch really well. And I think that he could keep the Braves in check here and give the White Sox a shot. Don't know if they do it, but I like the first 5 in full game under in that one. I think Lopez can hold down the White Sox offensively as well. So first 5 in full game under there, and it's a lean towards the Cubs run line for me in the other one. But
pathetic, man.
Yeah, whatever. I don't love it. I'm not backing the Cubs.
We're just gonna take you off the show on days the Cubs are playing.
Yeah, because it's pretty much any day that ends in Y. Thank you, appreciate it.
I'm not gonna sit here and listen to a full season of this crap.
Chris, man, but I'm kind of upset because you wimped out. You can't lean to the Cubs. You gotta go all in or nothing. You gotta join me.
Fine,
Cubs,
nothing.
Freeland, he's ass.
Fine, nothing. Fine, nothing. He's ass, but your starting pitcher for the Cubs has ass in his name.
Ass hat aside.
Yeah, ass. Yeah, ass hat.
I don't know.
So fine, nothing. There you go.
His dream to go to Wrigley. Go get that $11. Go get that $11 ice cream. Treat yourself.
The hot dog that's been there since '86. I just imagine they have like the one single solitary hot dog from '86, and it's like in a case like the Binion's Millions.
You smoke a cigarette within 3 blocks of the place, they'll have you arrested. It's like,
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, like the White Sox games are like a big party, man. The Cubs games is just like all these people from out of town with their fanny packs and Garrett's popcorn. Crap. You guys know nothing. I'm a Chicago fan. Even worse. Draw a line. Pick a side. Draw a line in the sand. thing is, I don't think the Cubs fans hate the White Sox fans as much, except that the White Sox fans are way more relentless on the Cub fans. You know, way more relentless. The Cub fans, they just got no ammo. You know, half of Buffalo, Michigan will be there. Yeah. Cubs. Got the Astros up against the Blue Jays, and we've got the A's against the Red Sox.
It's you.
I like the Blue Jays to bounce back here. I think it was an aberration. Astros got all out of their system. Blue Jays kind of saved up all their hits for today. Barrios actually pitched really well in his first start. And Framber Valdez, he's a 2-3 starter. He's not a number one. So I don't know why he's at the top of the rotations because they got no one else. And then for the A's, I mean, if Doyle can't get it done, then Alex Wood certainly isn't going to get it done. I'm taking Bayo, Scott Baio, Brandon Baio, the whole thing. Baio,
My God.
Baio, daylight come and we want to go.
I forgot about that bit.
We haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah, it's a long season, you know. We got a lot of bits. Baio, Baio, daylight come and we want to go. Because we didn't do it in his first start.
It's a shame we missed the opportunity.
No. It's the beauty of baseball. You get a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, you can come back and do it the next time. Yep. I'm gonna go with the Red Sox here. I think they take out some frustration on the Cubs or on the Cubs. See, I'm still stuck on the Cubs.
Wait, it's Cubs.
Cubs. On the A's here. Jeez. On the A's here, Alex Wood is terrible. He is a shell of what he once was for like 2 years back in like 2017. He's been brutal since. And the A's don't have enough in the tank to make up for that. And give me the Blue Jays here as well. Barrios has actually been pretty good against the Astros. His last 5 starts against Houston, he's gone into the 6th inning in all of them, given up 2 runs or less. He's gone 6 full innings or more in 4 of those 5 starts. And Framber Valdez, he's had issues with the Blue Jays, and I'm just not trying to back the Astros at this kind of price. I think it is a bounce back for Toronto. So give me the Blue Jays here.
I'm on Toronto. I'm on the Blue Jays today as well. Astros are still ass. It's fuck them respectfully. If they're going to give me this plus money price, fading them in a legitimate 50-50 game, sign me up. Like they said, Barrios look good.
I'm doubling my bet on the Blue Jays, man. These are the type of comments I've been reading all morning on YouTube. It's like, yeah, okay. Because they won 1 game. It's like, no one loses 162. We know that. But just because you win one doesn't mean you found your stride. You know? Just because you hit the number 5 starter, it certainly doesn't mean you found your stride. It means you hit the number 5 starter.
Correct. So for that exact reason is why I'm on the Blue Jays, and then of course I'm on my guy Bayo.
Bayo.
You know, he been on the list of my guys, and y'all know that. Against the A's, nice price. Sign me up.
Daylight come and we want to go home. Mariners versus the Guardians.
On MLB The Show, a lot of the times, like right now at least, my picture right now is Bayo.
Got Mariners, Guardians, Padres, Cardinals. You garbage getting a pitch today. Has there ever been a guy who's had more up and down in his career? It's like either he's way up or he's way down. Right now he's way up, man. He's looked great in his first 2 starts. He's looked way better than Spencer Strider, everyone's favorite for the Cy Young Award. I would take Darvish over him if they voted today. Chris, what do you think?
We'll get to that tomorrow, where I can't stand the Spencer Strider slander. Give me the under 7 in Cleveland and Seattle. I think it's a pitcher's duel. Shane Bieber looked really good in his debut. 6 innings, shutout ball with 11 strikeouts.
Shane, baby.
Yeah, Castillo. He's been hit or miss at times at home over the last year, but yeah, I think the Guardians aren't known for lighting the scoreboards on fire. They're known for playing lower scoring games, and I think this is exactly that. I think this could be a 1 to 3 wins kind of game. So give me the under 7 in that one, and I lean towards the Padres in that Padres Cardinals game, but probably not going to touch it.
I actually, as you was talking, you just talked me on to that. Chris, I ain't gonna lie to you. I should have been on the premium side. I love this under. I love this. I'm betting this under for sure. Shane, baby Bieber, look good. And we know Castillo, man. I was a hard advocate that I thought Castillo might win the Cy Young last year. I thought he had a good chance to at that plus money price we was looking at. Bounce back outing for him today. I think he's going to be just fine. It's probably going to be like the first to 2 wins this game for real. So I like the under there. And y'all know me, man. I just want to fade the Cardinals. They're just a fade. Miles Michaelis on the mound. Yeah, we fading his ass. Fading his ass. I could, man. I have currently 6 premium in baseball. I could have had like 10 today. I ain't lying. I love today's card. I like the Padres.
Hopefully you got the Rockies and the White Sox.
I like the Padres here. I think
in.
I would probably go run line Padres. I don't bet Padres often, but the way you has started the season off, solid. Michaelis, he's ass. Cardinals, their ass. Run line Padres.
I like the Padres in that one too. I think the other game, like you guys said, more of an under than anything else. But the thing is that these Mariners games are going over. But I like the Padres out of these the best of the bunch. We go to our final grouping of the card. We've got the Dodgers taking on Logan Webb and the San Francisco Giants, and Diamondbacks and Yankees, Los Serpientes. Jay?
We had a heated debate yesterday on this exact game. Chris, took round 1.
Why does Ryan Nelson always look confused when he throws like a lob down the middle of the plate and gets knocked over the fence? It's like, what's the confusion, man? It's like there's nothing to be confused about. He stands there
scratching his head. He's like, I thought that was going to stand.
It's like, I thought it was a good pitch, man. It's like, what?
But I know I ain't got to worry about Gallen looking like that, man. Gallen finna come out here and throw a gem. I think he looks good today. Yankees take their first L of the season. Diamondbacks bounce back today. I'll take the minus 120 at home with the D-backs. The better team. I still stand by that.
I'm rolling with the Diamondbacks also. I like Gallen better than Cortez, who was okay in his first start. He kind of got off the hook a little bit. And then I love the Giants today against the Dodgers. Love them. Chris?
Well, Jay and I are going to have that debate again today. We're not going to run it back about who's the better team, but I think that if there's a spot for the Diamondbacks to get one in this series, this is the best shot for them to do it. I'm going to take the Diamondbacks here. Gallen's just a beast at home, and I'm not sold on Nestor Cortez. There's a guy that also another pitcher that's very hit or miss. Didn't look great in his debut. And I think the Diamondbacks, like I said, if they're going to get one here, it's going to be with their ace on the mound here against one of the weaker pitchers in New York's rotation. So give me the Diamondbacks in this one.
Los Serpientes.
Okay, go to the NBA. Yesterday, the Atlanta Hawks got it done. I know Costi was a big anti-Hawker on the show, but my only premium play in the NBA yesterday was the Atlanta Hawks. I like the way they're playing.
Yo, Chicago. Boo.
Can't win back-to-backers. But today's card, well, we're getting towards the end, man. A lot of these games super meaningful. that means. Raptors-Lakers, Wizards versus the Bucks. It's me, right? Oof. Wow, I get to start it off with the Wizards and the Raptors represented in separate games. I don't know. I think this could be a shellacking sector right here. I think that the way the Lakers are playing offense and no defense whatsoever. The thing is that the Raptors offense sets up really well for a team that plays no defense, because I don't think you have to play defense against the Raptors. They're pretty good at defending themselves. I'm going to go for the Lakers and lay the big number. And also, I think the Bucks run the Wizards out of the gym in this one, man. I think this is the biggest beatdown of the day. I could see a 30, 40-point win for the Bucks in this thing. Chris?
I'm with you on the Bucks. I think they absolutely demolished the Wizards. I'm going to do the unthinkable.
What? Wow. I did not see this on my bingo card today.
I did not. I didn't either. But I'm not gonna lie to you. When I do my premiums, I take the list of the games, I write them down, I just write my initial look. And I initially wrote Lakers, but I know the roster manipulation game still happens with the Lakers, where Anthony Davis and LeBron James are going to sit on the injury report till like 6:00 tonight. But RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly are both probable for this game.
Not quickly.
But both dealt with death in their family. We heard the news about RJ Barrett with his brother. I think that RJ Barrett comes back tonight and goes nuts. It just has one of those emotional games and puts up 30, 35 points, and the Raptors find a way to cover, because this is one of those.
Just saying quickly. I think you just like saying quickly.
No, I'm just saying this just feels like one of those games where the Raptors compete, because I still can't ignore the fact that the Lakers are one of the worst road favorites in the NBA. I think they're like 3-10 against the spread as a road favorite this season or something like that. So I get why the line is where it is. And like I said, my initial look was towards the Lakers just because I don't trust the Raptors. But seeing that Barrett and Quickly are probable to come back tonight, I think it boosts the lineup a little bit. And I think they can at least sneak in the back door. So I'll take the Raptors in the points.
Wow. Roof ain't took the Raptors all year. I did not see that coming. To be honest, these is probably two of my least favorite games on the entire card. I'm not laying double digits with Milwaukee on the road. I can't do it. I am well documented by saying I think the Wizards are the worst team in the NBA. They're 30 of 30 in my NBA power rankings. But if you forced me to pick that game, I would take the Wizards home dog. The Bucks injury report is really concerning right now. I don't know if I would lay this number with them fully healthy on the road. So banged up, hell no. I'm not laying 12.5 with Milwaukee on the road. I just can't. I just personally can't do it. That Lakers-Raptors game, I lean Lakers, but I'm not laying 12.5 with the Lakers on the road either. I ain't gonna lie, Ruffolo kind of was doing a good enough job to maybe talk me onto the Raptors. Y'all know me, I like my spot situations, motivational factors, and things of that nature. He did a pretty good job selling me, and I was looking for a reason to get off the Lakers anyway. I really was. So I just could see this as a go through the motion style game for the Lakers. Probably a late win for them. It's all said and done. Raptors may compete. Ruffalo, you talk me onto the Raptors. Fuck it. Give me the Wizards and the Raptors here in this slot.
You're gonna be hating Ruffalo tomorrow with the Cubs and the Raptors.
Stop it.
I love the Cubs.
Would it surprise me if the Raptors got blown out by 50? No, but I'm just saying
it wouldn't. But
I really thought Quickly was going to get us across the finish line, man.
Yeah, barely won.
I thought Quickly was the answer. You got the Heat taking on the Knicks and the Sixers and the Thunder Buddies. Chris, it's you.
Oof. The only one I like here is the under in that Knicks-Heat game. To me, that's another first to 100 wins kind of game. I'm not ecstatic about the fact that Josh Hart said that. What did he say? He said that you'd be pleasantly surprised if Julius Randle and OG Anunoby come back this season. So that's not what you want to hear. And Miami Heat, they've been known to turn some of these games just really, really ugly and defensive. So I think it's the first to 100 wins that game. I'm not going anywhere near that Sixers Thunder game. I probably lean towards the Thunder, but there's always the possibility that Joel Embiid could come back. I know they said he was still out for this one, but I was hearing likely just yesterday. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I'm not going near that one personally.
Embiid is out. He not playing tonight. He not. National televised game. Y'all keep disrespecting us. We finna beat the brakes off of somebody on national television and let y'all know that we are not just this fluke-ass team. We are the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. And y'all got us fucked up, is what the Thunder basically is finna display to the world tonight on TNT, on the Philadelphia 76ers. I just don't see it any other way. Everybody last time was yapping about how the Knicks were going to knock them off, and they came into Madison Square Garden, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, ice in my veins, turn around at the buzzer. Not at the buzzer, but late clock for the win. I'm on the Thunder, buddies. No reason to get up off of them. There's just no reason to. Not for the Sixers. No. Can't do it, won't do it. And give me the Heat. Give me the Heat. Give me the Heat. Y'all know I don't like betting Miami in Miami, but double revenge spot at home, at the crib, sign me up. 5th home game, last 6 games. Knicks, they've lost back-to-back close games. They're going to lose another close game today. Miami, they don't. It's about that time of year. It's April. It's that time of year. Miami finna kick it into gear. They showed me that how they beat the brakes off Portland, didn't look good against Washington. They come home today and they're gonna beat the Knicks. I'm on Miami, so give me Thunder Buddies and the Heat here in this slot.
Taking Thunder and the Heat as well. I'm same team as Jay in this one, except for the Cubs. I really like the.
You know you want the Cubs today. You know.
No, I think the thing about the Heat is that they like being in the play-in, but it's like at the same time they have to win. These are must-win games. I know the Knicks are in a competitive spot as well in the standings, but I think the Heat get the best this one. Also, I think the Thunder Buddies just ring up the Sixers. I mean, they're due to ring somebody up, and they actually play well in these nationally televised games. So I'll take the Thunder Buddies for life. Got the House of Disappointment taking on the Houston Rockets, and we got the Chicken Nuggets up against the Spurs. Jay?
It's the house for me tonight, man. I'm a pop in there tonight. Stay a little bit. They've beaten up on the Rockets both meetings this season. Rockets finally have cooled off after the little winning streak, but even still, the context matters. You know, everybody was falling in love with the Rockets. The Rockets hype got too out of control. They weren't playing nobody when you look at it in hindsight. You know what I mean? I can make the argument. Even the argument can be had I can't talk. The Minnesota Timberwolves are the best team that they've played in the last 2 weeks. The argument can be had. Now, I personally think it's the Mavs, personally, but the Mavs just smashed them. But all I'm saying is like you know what I mean? The Timberwolves are better than the Rockets, and when you take a step back, the Rockets on the road have been terrible all season. I don't trust them. Give me the Timberwolves here, smash spot at home. And then stupid, dummy, crazy Spurs, they're really banged up right now. I know they've been playing well. I know it looks kind of appetizing, trying to take them plus 16.5 against the Nuggets, who haven't been the best cover team this season. Nuggets smash spot incoming. Nuggets 30-plus point win incoming. I just see it like that. That line 16.5 for a reason. Give me San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm going with the Nuggets.
Yeah, give me Denver. I'm sorry.
They're begging you to take the Spurs in this thing. They can beg me all they want. I'm taking the Nuggets. And I like the Rockets against the Timberwolves. I think this is going to be just a defensive war. I think the points are going to be nice to have in her back pocket. So I think points are magnified in a defensive game. And also, it depends which way Chris is going. He's going to fade his ass. Who do you like?
Well, you're not going to like what I have to say then, because I'm taking the Rockets and the
You
points
took
too.
the Cubs, so I'm in a pretty good mood about that.
Rude.
Yeah,
You don't want to stay in the house of disappointment? What's up, bro?
I made the bed for you though. I made the bed for you, and I stocked up the mini bar. I think it's just going to be close.
Shit.
I look at this game. And I see the Minnesota Timberwolves that are one of the best defensive home teams in the NBA, and a Houston Rockets team that, yes, I will agree, has not been very good on the road this season. I mean, they're 12-24 straight up, 16-20 against the spread on the road, but they've clawed their way back into the playoff race. And I think if they don't win this game, they're at least going to go down swinging, and it's going to be a 1 or 2 possession game. Ugly defensive style of game, like 107-101 or something like that. So give me the Rockets and the points.
3 teams I never bet, so I got to parlay them. Raptors, Timberwolves, Heat. Ugh, it's disgusting.
Cubs.
But I got to do it.
All right.
You can add the run line Cubs in there. You can add it in there.
Jazz, Cavs, Kings, Clippers, and Warriors against the Mavericks.
Good slot to close out the day.
Yeah, fuck the Clippers, man. Kings is a dog. That's where we live. I'm gonna take the Kings as a dog at home. That's where you want them, and also you're on the other side of the Clippers, so it's kind of a double whammy you got going there. Fuck the Clippers, man. Taking the Utah Jazz against the Cavaliers, who I think are playing like straight ass right now. They've been terrible. And I'll take the Mavericks on the road. The Warriors are a better road team. Mavericks are a better road team. Taking the Mavs on the road. The Warriors just 18-19 at home, 14-21-2 against the number. Almost like a Ruffolo pick. Chris, who do you like?
I like the Mavs here. I'm going rescinding trash panda status for a day. I'm gonna take a shot on the Mavs here because I think whichever way this line flips, I think it goes in the Mavs' favor. Whether it's the Mavs, the road favorite, or the Golden State Warriors as a home favorite. Golden State's been less effective at home this season. The Mavs are playing the better basketball right now. I have this deep down feeling that this is going to be a game where Luka comes out to try to make put out a signature game to try to stake his claim to MVP. Like 45 point triple double. I think this is going to be a big game for Luka. So I'm going to go with the Mavs there. I think it's the only one I really like in this time slot.
Talk to him.
Because you knew you'd take your Clippers, man. We're just going to hammer you, right? That's why.
No, I like the Kings. I like the Kings there, but I'm worried about the Malik Monk injury because
so you can't just give it out like on the show as a free pick. I mean,
fine, Kings plus the points, lean.
Forget it. We don't want you, Jay.
Hey, fuck the Clippers, respectfully. Off top, it's just simple. Kings home dog, sign me up. The Kings should be favored at home. They should be favored. You're going to take the overrated ass Clippers and make them the favorite in Sacktown? Disrespecting the Kings. Like the beam. Kings finna win that game comfortably. It's just the Kings, bro. We know the Kings. This is who they are. It's who they are at heart. And the Jazz, one of the best home teams in the NBA, best home ATS teams in the NBA. Cleveland's been straight ass. Nothing there tells me lay 11.5 with Cleveland. I know Markkanen and Clarkson not playing. You just got to play the spot situation. Take the Jazz home, dog. They might beat Cleveland outright, honestly. And then the Warriors favored over my Mavs. Stop it. We're the better team, playing the better basketball. Ruffolo start turning me up with that Luka MVP talk. Yeah. So this is my story. Shea finna put on a really good MVP performance on TNT. You know what I mean? He gonna put on a hell of a performance early and kick the crap out of the Sixers. And then Luka finna come on and re-solidify again the late game TNT that he's really him. So playing the MVP games tonight, man. Luka finna beat up on the Warriors. Give me the Mavs.
All right. Well, brings us to that time of the show. Parlay time.
Parlay.
Chris?
Parlay.
All right, let's go with the Thunder. Let's go with the. Let's go back here. Let's go with the under in the Guardians and Mariners, and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
I got 2 separate parlays for y'all. Baseball, we're gonna go Milwaukee Brewers, Detroit Tigers.
Oh my God!
Ooh,
Dogs barking.
the dogs barking. And we're gonna go San Francisco Giants. 3-teamer. Like that in baseball. And then basketball, we're gonna take all the teams I never bet. The one I gave y'all a second ago. The Heat, the Raptors, and the House of Disappointment, the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Colorado Rockies, fuck the Cubs. Sacramento Kings, fuck the Clippers. 2-team parlay. Well, that's about it. Anyone else got anything to say for themselves? A little over an hour. Just feels so empty.
What you selling today?
What are you buying? I've got, I just have one pick for sale, but I got a bunch of picks out there, so I'll group them together as a 3-pack as well. I have not enough to put in a 3-pack for Major League Baseball. I got a pick in the NIT, but I didn't put it up for sale, so it's just for long-termers. I have a reason behind that, but so.
Fair enough. What you got today, Chris?
So I'm trying to get my dog to settle down. I got a $19 play for the NIT. Got an MLB play of the day, MLB 3-pack, NBA play of the day, and a 3-pack for all the basketball. So 2 NBA and one college hoops.
For sure. I got a lot of plays. I might have 10 plays total today on a Tuesday. I don't think I've ever had 10 plays on a Tuesday.
10 play Tuesday.
I got 10 plays today. I love today's card. I do. Major League Baseball and
His first
NBA.
losing day in a while, so it just bounces back. Just gonna chase.
Yeah. I had my first losing day in a while yesterday, y'all. So
Gonna chase.
Yep. It's usually a recipe for success. So hop on with me if you want to make some money today, hopefully. So NBA player of the day, Major League Baseball player of the day, 3-pack in both. However you want to do it, you can do it. Best thing to do long term. And yep, let's make some money today.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Make it a winning day. I'm gonna try like crazy to act more professional tomorrow. Cubs suck, man. They just suck. No curse.